Welcome to teleSUR English. My name is Belén de los Santos, and these are the headlines at this hour. And we start by going to Caracas to have the updates on the situation over there with our correspondent Gladys Quesada. Let's listen.
Yes, thanks for the time and the contact here with you and the opportunity to inform our audience what is going on in Venezuela. As we have been reporting at 4:50 a.m. today, Friday, August the 30th, there was a sabotage against the national power grid, the national energy system. So the city of Caracas, the capital of the country, as well as other main cities in the country, are under this power cut. So they are operating with strategies and with alternatives. That's to say, first of all, the transportation, it experienced a halt because many people here in the city are using or used to move in the city using the subway lines, but those are inoperative right now because of the power cut. So they are using the means of transportation, land transportation, and the government issued a system of 250 buses so the people can move freely out of cost here in the city from one point to the other. Also, I have to say that many commerces and many markets have been affected, but they are operating under only cash, only cash transactions, so people can buy their goods and buy their commodities and try to find what they need under these conditions. Also, I have to say that according to several ministers and the government, the healthcare facilities are operating regularly and normally because they are using power plants and using oil provided by the government. So 79 hospitals and healthcare facilities here in Caracas are operating regularly, and they are giving and providing services. That's to say, the healthcare units, the neonatal, the pregnant women units, and of course the emergency ones, because they have been working non-stop to provide this for the people. Also, as many of you can imagine, the services of internet are down here in the city because of the power cut, but the people can use the landlines and use other means of telecommunications. The power is being restored gradually. Some areas of the city have been experiencing power come in and out because it's unstable yet, but the authorities are assuring they are doing everything under their power. They are doing every task to recover the power grid and to recover the service as soon as possible. So far, those are the main informations. As you can see behind me, the line of the subway is closed, but even though the transportation is regular and there are some agents of the national power and armed forces who are accompanying the process and who are using their means to help mobility and to do whatever they can, because the street lights are off because of the power grid. This is the main information here in Caracas. This is the main information here in Venezuela. But I have to say that people is calm. People is experiencing this with tranquility, because this new sabotage is just an echo and falls in line with other that happened on Tuesday night against the power grid here in Caracas and affected many main zones in the north of the city. And also, let's recall that back in 2019, Caracas had many days under other blackout or other power cut in the city, and people just found out strategies. They even walked by when oil was out and the power was out to operate the subway lines. So this is the normal day today, despite the circumstances, despite the difficulties, and despite this new attack against the power grid. The Minister of Defense, Vladimir Padrino Lopez, as well as the first Vice President of the United Socialist Party of Venezuela, Diosdado Cabello, both of them have been saying that they will find the responsibles and make them accountable for the attack. So they will face justice, and they will also face the liabilities because of what they have done against the power grid and against the people, because this is an attack against the regular life and the normal life of the people. So this is the main information. As you can see, the mobility is on. There is no stoppage. There is no halt in the mobility here in Caracas. The people is just continuing with their lives, doing what they can normally and regularly, despite the circumstances, despite this malicious attack against the power grid. So this is the information we will be reporting from here, Caracas, Venezuela. So now we are giving the signal back to you.
And those are the headlines at this hour. For these and more stories, go to our website at telesurenglish.net.